guys were talking about the NBA right before I came on, and oh, wait a minute. This is what I was going to ask you about, and it just came across. The Mavericks are going to fire Nico Harrison at 10 a.m. Central Time. Shams Charania and Tim McMahon are reporting. That means the man who traded the Lakers, Luca, doesn't even get a year to build a team after that, which we knew the day that trade was made that he got himself fired. It is unbelievable that an ownership or governorship group in the NBA could allow someone to trade a generational superstar like Luca and then not let them play out their plan. I don't think, obviously, Nico should have kept his job. I think the moment that he suggests trading Luca, you should fire him on that spot. But it is amazing. Not that the Lakers fans are going to celebrate winning the trade because they're the Lakers. That's not what they celebrate. But, man, oh, man, did you win the trade. And I can't believe how poor of a job the Dallas Mavericks did and how great of a job the Lakers did with this. It's just illuminated today with this news.
You know, Evan, Tim McMahon, who I happened to see last week at the Lakers-Spurs game, he'd been saying for some time that it's inevitable that Nico's going to get fired. That's what he was saying. And there was a story I had read earlier this morning about this young kid who's a Mavericks fan who walked up to the governor of the Mavericks. What's the guy's name? Is it George? What's his last name? Is it DuPont or something like that?
DuPont.
Yeah. And he walked up to him to apologize, and he's wearing a Luca Lakers jersey. And the kid and his father have season tickets, and the kid was harassing the governor, this guy DuPont. So his father and him decided, you know what, man, that was disrespectful. You should go say you're sorry. So the kid walks up to him and sits down courtside and is telling the guy, hey, look, I'm really sorry, man. It's just that I love Luca. I'm wearing my Luca Lakers jersey. But here's the thing.
Dumont.
Excuse me. Did they fire him because of the bad trade, or did they fire him because of the bad publicity?
No. They fired him because of multiple reasons. They fired him because he survived somehow because they got the first pick in the draft. Mm-hmm. That extended him for a little while. But then what's happened is they've had such a terrible start to the season. And look, it's not necessarily anyone's fault. I mean, Kyrie is hurt. Anthony Davis is hurt.
Anthony Davis again.
Although you could make the case, hey, you traded for Anthony Davis because you thought he was the guy, and he's always hurt. And, yeah, he's hurt again.
Yeah.
And then so that led to his firing. Their tough start because of his decision to trade Luca for Anthony Davis.
But, George, here's the thing. Every single game, Mavericks fans show up. And they said when it happened, they were committed to getting him fired.
Well,
so
and
their
sellout streak stopped. So
right, and the fans all scream, "Fire Nico, fire Nico!" And so the thing is that the organization is like, having him as our general manager after this disaster of a move.
Well, look,
and having the fan base so angry,
yeah,
we got to get rid of the guy.
I'll say this. Let me tell you something. If you're Patrick Dumont, and I've met the man. Okay, he seems lovely.
Oh, really?
But what I would say is this. You didn't think that trading Luca would be a bad idea? Like, you didn't think this backlash would happen? Like, you should fire yourself.
Well, you know what, George? You got to understand. His answer would be, well, I don't know anything about basketball. It's just that my mother-in-law bought the team, and she told me I had to be the governor. I don't know anything about basketball.
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah, but guys, this would be equivalent. Now, accomplishment not the same. But it would be equivalent to the Dodgers trading Ohtani and not realizing the fans wouldn't be happy about that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what? Yeah. Like, you like, this is a generational, once in a lifetime. And by the way, it's also, you know what it actually is? I shouldn't even say that. It's finding someone in a decade who actually could replace Ohtani as the face of the franchise, and that guy being as good as Ohtani, and trading him. Because it's really, the Dirk handoff to Luca, and they traded him.
Well, I mean, we did it with the Angels. We were talking about the Angels. They should trade Ohtani at the end because they knew he would. I mean, this notion that he was going to come back to them was absurd. If anything, that's the somewhat of the equivalent. You trade Ohtani if you were the Angels, but if the Dodgers did it, yes, of course there'd be a revolt.
It's just
and the other thing now to think about, George, Cappy, the other thing to think about, if that team stinks and there's a player who's not necessarily in the greatest shape in the world right now, and I'm not shaming anyone, how long before Anthony Davis trade rumors start? Because that's what's going to happen next. You have to blow this thing up if you're them. Anthony Davis will get traded. Klay Thompson is going to get traded, I would assume, who is not even in the starting lineup. Jason Kidd is going to regret signing the contract extension versus going to the Knicks, which is, where he probably wanted to go. This now becomes a team that could really impact the rest of the league, because if you're coming in as a new GM, this thing ain't going to work. So what's your first move? You've got to restart this thing and rebuild it around Cooper Flag. And I wonder if Anthony Davis now is on the move.
Yeah. And think about it from the Luca perspective, Evan and George and everybody else. Think about it from this perspective. You were Luca last year. You were professionally insulted. You were personally insulted because they told you how fat you were and how you weren't committed, and you couldn't even play for them because of all of your physical problems that you were having, according to them. Mm-hmm. You went out and got yourself into world-class shape.
Yeah, so much so the Today Show thought you were on Ozempic.
Yeah, right. You've gotten yourself into world-class shape. You've gotten the Lakers off to a much better start than most of us probably would have projected. The Lakers are doing all of this minus LeBron, who's still not played yet this year. If you're Luca, you have had your revenge, because your departure and you're getting yourself into shape and your start to the season versus the Mavericks start, you have destroyed, blown up their entire franchise. Not to mention you got the guy who traded you fired. But Luca should be celebrating today. I did all that. That's me. I blew them up.
Yeah, but
Lucas,
you know what? You know what, though?
definitely smiling.
You know what? And Sedano, I know Cappy is going to disagree with me on this, because we operate differently mentality-wise with some of this stuff. Not good nor bad, neither of us. If I'm Luca, I'm on the Lakers. I'm not saying a word publicly about it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, no, he won't. He won't.
You take the high road. No, high road.
Yeah, he won't. He will. He. I mean, they'll ask him, and he'll just be like, "Hey, man, whatever it is, what it is." Like
he'll take the Lakers now.
He'll take a subtle shot, maybe, but like it'll mostly be a very quick, like, "Hey, that's their problem, not mine."
If I were him, I'd be like, "Well, what do you guys want me to say? I mean, what can I tell you? I play for the Lakers now. I left there, and that's the aftermath of my leaving. What do you want me to tell you? I'm on a good team now. I left them.
You can't say that.
No, I know you can't, but I know. But he should. The right thing to do is to high road it, and I am sure that he's got the proper PR people around him to tell him, dude, don't even say a word. Because honestly, the less you say, the better it is.
Well, no, the move. You know what the move is today?
Let me hear.
You know what the move is? I actually think this is a good move.
Tell me the move.
Here we go.
Let me hear it.
The move is J.J. Redick take a shot at the Mavericks. Because then it's like, hey, Luca, look at me. Forget the fact that I was brought here because of LeBron. He's old news. I'm your guy. I'm the one who's going to say Anthony Davis, the first ballot Hall of Famer, who won a championship and should always be revered in L.A. Luca Dončić is one of the greatest players we'll ever see. I can't believe he's on our team. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to coach this man. I would never want him to play anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think JJ's going to get involved in any of that. I don't
That's
think
the move. Cappy, you like that. Come
I
on
do.
now. I know George is friends with JJ. Can't do that.
No,
Cappy,
I know.
Come on. That's the move.
Listen, I say high road for Luca. I say low road for JJ. And here's what else I say. Get ready for the day after Thanksgiving. Friday, November 28th, when the Lakers play against the Mavericks. Oh, man, you talk about Luca's revenge. I mean, I don't know if you saw this game last night. Luca actually decided to go dunk a ball with two hands. And who knows what Luca might do against Dallas on Friday, November 28th. This is a beautiful thing. Any chance the Lakers might want AD back? Any chance?
Yeah,
Lakers?
I mean, what do you think? Oh, you think Dallas is going to make a trade with the Lakers again?
Yeah. Hey, you guys take him. He'll be in street clothes on your bench rather than ours. Anybody?
Okay, I'm going to ask you an absurd, stupid, wild one that will never happen nor could it happen. Okay. But if the Lakers could trade LeBron James for Anthony Davis right now, would they?
No.
Would they?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say probably not, just because, I mean, listen, both guys are hurt now. One guy's old and kind of starting to break down, or so it seems, and the other guy's younger and always hurt, or so it seems.
Okay, now the other one on this, I alluded to it, but let me put feet to the fire. Do you guys think Anthony Davis ends this season on the Mavs?
I think he's a Chicago Bull.
Wow. I like it.
Wow.
Okay, let me ask you another one. You say Klay Thompson.
Okay.
Klay Thompson, where's Klay Thompson finish his season?
I got a prediction. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Gets traded somewhere, bought out, team eats the contract for next year, and he's on the Warriors by the end of the season.
Oh, I like that.
I was going to say he's on the Lakers by the end of the season. But the Warriors is
No,
pretty good, too.
Because remember, if he gets
The Warriors
traded,
they could use some spacing. Yeah, the Warriors could use some spacing.
I was thinking it's more about Megan Thee Stallion, who'd rather just go to Laker games.
Hey, you got to think
Ev?
about that, Cappy. I think you're absolutely right.
I mean,
that's
come on,
part of the
Ev.
equation now.
Come on, think about it a little bit. You know, Megan Thee Stallion.
Is that crossing a line though? Because let's put this in real life terms.
All
What
right.
Cappy just did was talk about a teammate's kid's dating life.
Oh, man, what are you talking about? We did it the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm begging
This
Michael
is not the
Thompson.
first time we've had that conversation.
My 19-year-old
I mean,
daughter.
we interviewed Michael about it, and he denied it at first. That lying Thompson.
Yes, and now, Evan, I have to ask him. I said, you got to understand, my 19-year-old daughter desperately wants to meet Megan Thee Stallion, and she wants to come over to the house. So I'm trying to get Michael to invite Megan Thee over to the house so that I can bring Julia Thee, and we can all hang out together.
That way. It's Megan Thee Stallion. Why do you?
No,
put
it is the. It is the. It's
I believe there's
THE.
two E's. I
Yeah.
believe there are two
Yeah.
E's. I think it's a long
Really?
E. Yeah.
So I'm wrong.
You
Terrible
thought it was
thank
Megan
you.
the
Lindsay,
Stallion?
Lindsay,
Come on.
Yeah, there's two E's.
you know what,
Yeah,
Bergman,
Megan
the
Thee
way you guys
Stallion.
are saying it makes a lot more sense, and I like
Yeah.
hip hop, and that's embarrassing. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
should be
better at all
ashamed of
three
yourself.
places.
Honestly, ashamed.
Yeah.
Well, and Cappy's into horses anyway. You know what I mean? They're
Right,
good
I
friends
love-
stable. So she's like right up Cappy's alley in the
Right.
sense that
the horse-
the stallion. I mean, Cappy would be intrigued already.
You know what I'm going to do, George? Next time I have an opportunity to name a horse, I'm going to name the horse Megan Thee. Not the Stallion. Just
Yeah,
gonna call-
Megan Thee. I like
Just
that,
Megan
Cappy.
Thee is going to be the name of the horse.
I like it.
I like it.
I can't believe I got that wrong. That's horrific.
should be ashamed of
That's
yourself.
horrific. I lose
Honestly,
all
that's
street cred.
horrible. Horrible.
Well, listen, Evan Cohen, the great Evan Cohen, our morning dad here on Unsportsmanlike.
Quack,
On
quack.
Sedano and Cat. Thank you for hanging out.
Appreciate you, Ev.